Alright folks, so here is the XAML which I just placed above this video in the blog post. So basically I'm using this XAML editor. Basically this is Microsoft Blend which I'm using on, but it is not really necessary that you have to go with Microsoft Blend only. I mean, I feel a bit comfortable with Blend, so that's why I'm going with Blend. But if you want, you can use Visual Studio, or if you don't have this Visual Studio or Blend, so you just Google online. You should be able to see some of the XML editors. Use any XML editor and just copy paste the code which I have given in my blog, and just start copying or changing the stuff required for yours, right? So let's see how what are the changes that we have to do uh, to add a new verification record over here. So the first thing is, um, check this add new row definition at line 72. Basically we have to add a new row first to the grid. Control C, Control V, and then add a border for my row. See, this is the advantage with the XAML editors. At the moment you keep on adding uh, changing the XAML, you can see the changes happening on the other side, the form you can see. So now I have added a border, so you can see a border coming on over here. And I want to add the next thing is copy the text block for the header, paste it, and that is, say for example I want to validate the full name of the customer. So I have added the full name and change the grid row to 4. There you go, come to the full name, and then copy this particular line to show the replacement parameter. Control C, Control V. Notice how I have used the replacement parameters from the context. You can use it from the context, or you can use it from the contact. Anything should be fine totally for us. So this is the full name. I'll be basically displaying the full name of the customer over here, and that is on the row number 4. Okay, that comes the context full name. Well, in the design it is showing it as context full name, but when the form is rendered on the USD, you can see that it is replacing with the actual full name value. And the next thing is copy this whole grid content, which is actually my radio buttons with yes or no thumbnails. And so this would be the line number 156, starting from 156 till 173. Copy, paste. Let's minimize this. Okay, so this is my column number should be the same, whereas my row number would be the 4th row. So these are the things that we have to change it now. The first thing is radio buttons group name. So both these radio buttons should be under one group. So for me the group now is a full name group. So you can give any other thing like X, Y, Z, but make sure both of these are having the same name, same group name. So these are the full name groups. And the next thing, so when you click on this radio button, it will actually call this do action, and the action that it is calling is on the global manager. It will call the copy context action. So for the copy context action, we have to pass a key value pair, that is the validation phone number and the replacement and the option set value. So this is actually the validation phone number. So this will be coming as part of the context. So whenever I click on this validation equal to true, so you can check my context that comes as like this: validation designation, validation DOB, validation phone number. So if I click on not invalid or not valid, then it will be coming as 165740001. If I click on S, that means valid, then it is 165740000. So wondering what is these values? Basically these are the values that you will be creating further in the post, which is actually custom entity which I have created to hold the uh, verification records against the customer. So if you see the verification record, this is the verification record, and we have the result here, valid and invalid. So these are the two option sets over here. So these are the option set values which I have placed over there, right? I think you got it. So these are the replacement parameters, and going back to my code, here it is. So I'll be placing the same option set value, but my new replacement parameter for this would be validation underscore full name. So I just wanted to follow this validation underscore syntax throughout all my radio buttons, because so all these replacement parameters would be part of the context and will be grouped at one place, so with the validation. So that's why I was just following this naming syntax. So you can see all my other validations over here. So if you can see on the row number 3 I have validation underscore phone number, which is groups under phone number. And the next group in the row number 2 you can see the validation underscore designation. Under the group name underscore designation, again it's the same option set value, right? And in the same way, if I can see the other also, it would be the same thing. So you can just go ahead and check it, the postal code, and p code as a group name, and the same option set value. I hope you got the point over here. So yeah, that's it. These are the modifications we have to do. So I can see the design over here coming on correctly, and the image will be automatically coming over here from a web resource. This is the web resource name which I have already uploaded into my solution. So you will be uploading further in the blog. I have mentioned this information as well. So you just upload the valid and invalid images and use the same web resources everywhere you want. Okay, I think you got the point on how to go ahead with the changes required for this. Thank you.